So I'm Estella.
I'm Liquan.
And we're Ripple Root, and we make art together.
Our work is usually revolving around nature. We love things that are botanicals. We also really like the idea of Southeast Asian representation. So we love the ornamentation of tapestries, but we kind of do it in our own style, which is quite whimsical, contemporary, and always rippling.
So like the rippling strokes is where our name comes from, because I'm Ripple and he's Root. And because he's always like, kind of grounds me and he's that steady presence in my life.
Always trying to find a meaning behind the paintings.
Beyond the rippling strokes, there's always like a context. It's always rooted in something a bit more serious.
So the exhibition is about a concept of home, of making a home, of maybe leaving a home to find another, of protecting a home.
What it feels like to be at home, what makes a home.
And so we aptly titled it Native Nesters. As you can see, color plays a huge role in the works that we do. For us, it's not so much the color, it's the relationship between the colors. We like when we pair this color with this color, it gives us a different kind of synergy, a different kind of energy. And that's very similar to us, right? Like if you see me as one color and you see Estella as another color, but if you put us two together, that's where like the magic happens.
Duality of it.
Yeah, so for us, it's not a specific color, it is how this color reacts to the other color that's next to it.
It's all emotional.
Yeah.
We never map it out. It's all like what we're feeling. So for example, in these pieces, like we really wanted to go real punchy. I think because in this era, we wanted to just do it all. I think because it's been a while since we've done personal collection of works, that we want to use the colors that we've been dying to use or dying to express. But really it's just a reflection of like what's on the inside.
Absolutely.
And everything we've been into. Yeah. So yeah, we've always wanted to publish a book to mark the 10 years of art making. I think it's been pretty like memorable. I mean, a journey, and I think we're always early. So it came a little bit early, shy of like our 10th year. But yeah, we're launching a book. So in this book, it's got like all the paintings that you see here, but also like a foreword by May Anderson, the founder of Outreach, and like we have interviews with Eve, and lots of like a history of like our genesis and the whole process of like how the book came about and where we're going and like how it's been. Yeah, so get our book. I just think people really related a lot, because I think everyone loves like the idea of home, right? Because everyone's definition is so different, but also they just love looking at every single painting and like reading the titles and like just like kind of just in a very kind of basic level, just what kind of triggers the emotion of home. And I think for us, that was basically it. Like even if you are not a Ripple Root follower for like a long time, like even you just stepped inside, I think you can really relate to like the different themes of like just coming home, nesting, and like that feeling of like of home, right?
Yeah, and I mean, well, someone told me that when they stepped in, like they just felt like that sense of optimism. And she asked like, are you guys always happy? And we're like, no, it's a choice. And I think with, you know, a decade on, like there has definitely been like some pretty hardships, but I guess we choose to be happy. I think we choose to be optimistic. So I guess the paintings are a reflection of that, the choice to want to be optimistic.
It was not like after 10 years that there's no strife, right?
Yeah, there's so much strife.
We've been through stuff, yeah. But I think in general, we just don't want to dwell. We don't dwell on it.
We don't dwell on
it. And I think it's an important message as well, that like with every painting, we leave the like whatever we work out whatever happens, right? And then we just move on and we just keep looking outward. So that's why we love birds, because no matter what, they keep soaring up, you know. We've always loved working with Outreach. I think this is like our third collaboration, and it's always been a joy because you guys just really support artists of all kind of like practices and of every stage of their career. Yeah, so coming into the space, I think, well, the space is huge.
It's very overwhelming at first. Yeah. You don't realize how big it is. So you get a little bit, you get quite intimidated. But I mean, the team at Outreach has been like really supportive, telling us it'll be fine.
For the public interaction is actually very crucial because I feel like when people come in here from at Outreach, they do expect a participatory kind of element, which I think is great because they can look at art but also feel like they understand the art and contribute to the art, which I think is the next level, you know? So I think for future applicants, I think, yeah, just the space, like, kind of how do you activate the entire space, because it's so customizable, right? The way you like move everything around, and the level of like mediums you can put into play, like kind of the dimensionality of the space can really be so transformed.
Yeah, I think stay focused to your message and then let everything sort of just come through.